Hey y'all, what's going on? What's going on? What's cracking? What's going on? Um, we about to get off into it, man. I ain't gonna be before you long, and I mean it when I say I ain't gonna be before you long, cause we gonna have us a good time, but make no mistake, if some people decide to show their face in the chat and not stay hidden like they supposed to, they gonna hear about it. Guess ain't no other way I can say it. You know what I mean? Um, ain't like it's gonna change nothing, but at least you will know that I know, you know, I know. Okay. Good evening, Rock with Me Nation. I'm gonna say what's cracking to the people that's in the building. Grand Madam, thank you for being here. Thank you for always being here. You are a factor and a fixture, and I appreciate your feedback, whatever it is. Yeah, yeah, we ready. We ready like a mom. Panthro, what's going on? Panthro up in the building. A Nancy up in the building was cracking. The Paul Martin is in his house. Oh, thank you, brother. You know how we gets down for the get down. Um, Theo said we grown, so we got to start dressing like it. All right. But for comfort, I do enjoy a good hoodie and some sweats from time to time. There's a lot to talk about. Um, we are going to be talking about Robert Davi. For those of you that don't know who Robert Davi is, for those of you that do know who Robert Davi is and what he did, or more accurately, what he said, lot of hypocrisy. Lot of hypocrisy going on. A lot of people saying one thing and then doing another. And we're gonna call them all onto the table. Celebrities and otherwise, if they dare to show their face in the comments. Okay. It ain't for play today. You gonna get your feelings hurt badly. So I suggest y'all stay in the rafters. Don't come down on the floor. You come down on the floor, it's gonna be consequences and repercussions. That's all I got to say. Appreciate it, y'all. Appreciate it, y'all. Hey, like my boy Theo said, man, we grown up in here, and also grown mean I ain't got time for games. I ain't got time to play. Okay. If you want to strategize, I will destroy you. Okay. Period. And it ain't even close. So you are at the intersection of, and but by all means, keep trying. It's gonna be some. That's all I can say. Ah, we in here. We in here. We in here. Okay. Few things to address. I got my little book and my little book, and I address things. I address things. What I am gonna go ahead and address for the for everybody's edification. Okay, well, yeah, I'm gonna let them things go. He can get it first. This guy right here with a terrible skin. I don't know how you can be worth so much money, but you can't do nothing about your skin. Uh, this is Robert Davi. He is a 73-year-old actor. So he thinks a certain way. Bearing in mind everything you about to hear, when you hear it, just keep saying to yourself, he thinks a certain way. Okay. Now, Robert Davi ain't been on nobody's radar until Super Bowl Sunday. And he is one of the millions of palm-colored people who are just out and out offended by the halftime show. Why are they offended by the halftime show? Number one, they didn't understand it. Not the hateful vitriol they spewed because it was hip hop and it wasn't this and it wasn't that. Flat out, they didn't understand it. And if they did understand it, they got some racist processes going on in their brains. Period. Point blank. Okay. This is an article from Sportskeeda is the name of the site. And it is a story that says, "Stop this rap crap." Robert Davi calls Kendrick Lamar's Super Bowl performance ghetto and blasts Samuel L. Jackson for monkeying around. Keep that on your radar too. Veteran actor Robert Davi has sparked controversy with his recent comments on Kendrick Lamar's Super Bowl halftime show, labeling the performance as ghetto and calling for an end to what he termed rap crap. On February 10th, American actor Robert John Davi took to his X account. By the way, if y'all want to go and hit him up on his account, it is at Robert John Davi, Davi. If y'all want to talk to that man, if he ain't shut his stuff down already. But yeah, that's where y'all can go hit him up at. Anyway, he took to his X account and shared a video message. In the video, Davi indicated he was about to deliver a critique regarding the Super Bowl 59 halftime show. The diehard actor, yeah, he was in Die Hard, and we're going to talk about that in a minute too. The diehard actor shared his opinion on the performance in the 2-minute clip. He also referred to Kendrick Lamar's performance as ghetto and criticized Samuel L. Jackson, who made a guest appearance. And this is exactly what he said, and this is a quote. Alishba Mimon is the one who did this article. She don't sound like no palm colored person. These are his words. And Sam Jackson monkeying around. I mean, that's just I am sorry. It just repulsed me. It absolutely repulsed me. What was the point? What's the point? Let's train them in instruments like jazz and stop this rap crap that everybody thinks is the new Shakespeare. It's not. It's garbage. That's Robert Davi. That there's Robert Davi. Dear fellow Americans, just my quick little rant on the halftime nonsense. I mean, come on. Stop with the ghetto crap. I am done with the ghetto. I have had it up to here with the ghetto. I know what they want to say, that rap is this and rap is that. This Robert Davi. Look at jazz. The black and blues artists. Give me Count Basie's band. Give me Duke Ellington. Give me history. Give me jazz. You want to go black? Okay. I'm going to read that last part again. Look at jazz, the black and blues artists. Give me Count Basie's band. Give me Duke Ellington's. Give me history. Give me jazz. You want to go black? Okay, I'm going to try finish. Because I really got a point. Go art. Enough with garbage. Enough with bringing up these kids down into garbage like that's the cool thing. Dude, this and that. No. You have such great musicians, great black jazz musicians, and other musicians that could have been used instead of this crap. What are they trying to do? What's the message in the collard greens? Tell me. Y'all where I'm at yet? Yeah. Y'all where I'm y'all where I'm at yet? Okay. Robert Davi. Let's decimate this motherfucker real quick. You talking about doing positive things for kids. Positive things for kids. Positive things for kids. Let's look over your resume, my dude. That movie by far is your claim to fame. What did you play in that movie again? Remind me, Mr. Davi. What did you play in that movie again? You played a criminal. You played a kidnapper. You played a counterfeiter. Oh, that's just a role in a movie. All right. I give you that. What about that movie right there? Maniac Cop. You have the right to remain silent forever. That statement didn't age very well, did it? But these are the kind of movies you've been in. And lest we forget, he was in that movie too, wasn't he? What did he play in this movie? A fucking drug dealer, right? Okay, so where's your positive imagery, Mr. Davi? While you criticizing everybody about what is and what ain't positive, what positivity are you contributing to the planet? You definitely ain't contributing no positivity with your face looking like the surface of the moon. Okay, so chill out with that. Monkeying around. Okay, you 73 years old. I know good and damn well you know not to use the word monkey at all when you referring to any way, shape, or form towards black people. We don't monkey around. We are not monkeys. We don't monkey shit. All right. So when you talk about me and mine, Mr. Davi, don't use the word monkey. Okay. That's just a PSA, my guy. So that you understand what you should be doing and why you should be doing it. Secondly, don't criticize nobody about being negative or not making sense when you do bullshit like Maniac Cop and this. And these are the only things that we can attach to you ever being anything but an also ran has been as actor with an opinion. So if you didn't understand what was going on in the show, say that. But don't come with all of this vitriol and negativity and talking all of this bullshit and you don't know what you're talking about and you're talking out the side of your neck and you sounding hypocritical AF. Yeah, that's what kind of show it is tonight. I'm wearing all black. I will be your Undertaker if you want to fuck around and find out. Just where I'm at. I'm sorry. Sorry for all of the bad language. I'm sorry, but a lot of shit. See, a lot of stuff that has come to light. It ain't like it just came to light. Just I know, but now people know I know. And now they're going to be avoiding me like I'm Godzilla coming towards Tokyo. Because, yeah, when I see you, that's how it's going to be. You going to get that treatment. Okay? Just so you know, if you pull up in my shit, period, point blank. Let me, maybe these comments will make me laugh. Oh my goodness gracious, I love it. Is he the one that complains that Hollywood conservatives can't get work? You know what? I ain't dig into him that deep, Paul. I just dug. That was the surface. What you just got was a surface shot. If I had went deeper, I'd have went Kendrick Lamar on him and ended his shit if I could. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, no, I gotta be cool. But I can't. Not today. Anybody can get it today. Watch out. Looking like Steven Seagal's older racist brother. They probably about the same age, Theo. I didn't think anything could offend Robert Davi. Then again, I may be confusing him with his characters. Mainly plays Italians and Mexicans because he played a Colombian drug dealer in License to Kill. People are truly, yes, they are, Grand Madam. They are so revealing themselves. A lot of people, a lot of people are revealing themselves, and they're gonna get drugged. Stay in the rafters. That's all I got to say. Stay in the rafters, where you belong. You know, don't add insult to injury and then smile in my face as you steal my content. I think I remember that dude from one of those old NBC TV shows, the Profiler TV show or something. He should have kept his mouth shut. Amen. His face offends me. He looks like if a Kardashian and a Skeksis had a baby. Damn. For those of you that don't know what a Skeksis is, that's those bird-like looking creatures on the Dark Crystal. And Kardashians, y'all, if you watch Deep Space Nine, they pop up quite frequently on that show. He couldn't even get a job on The Sopranos. Has he ever supported anything black? Not to my knowledge, but he's trying to hide his racism behind jazz, is what I got out of that rant. Because I bet you if he does like jazz music, he don't like it because he appreciates the talent of African American people. So they don't like the spoken word on music. So what? Oh, I ain't tripping. I'm just saying, this is what dude said. And I'm like, you got your he's a has-been ass actor. Okay. He has never been anybody of any significance. He's a B-movie pro. You know what I'm saying? I think his apex was Goonies and Die Hard. And then on Die Hard, he played a FBI agent, a palm-colored FBI agent named Big Johnson, and had a black agent with him, played by Graham Bush. Shouts out to Graham Bush. And his name was Little Johnson. Don't hate us because you ain't us. Call the black guy Little Johnson. Because he was younger. Okay. If that's what helps you sleep at night, he's Little Johnson because he was younger. Okay. Trump's back in office, and now every fool in the universe wants to come crawling out of the woodwork with their open racism. That part, Anansi. That part. I ain't feeling all rap, but there's some stuff in other musical genres I ain't feeling either. He ain't feeling no rap, Paul. Not just that rap. He said rap crap. He generalized and then talked about the halftime performance specifically. But I bet he couldn't name 10 rap artists and their most popular song, or two or three of their most popular songs, because he don't look like somebody that's into rap music. He don't talk like somebody who's into rap music. So if he ain't with me, I ain't with him. If he's like F me, I'm definitely like F him. Okay? So yeah. Dear racists, I am not my parents. Do I need to say that again? Dear racists, I am not my parents. I'm not holding hands singing "We Shall Overcome" while you throw rocks at me and spit on me. I know that's what y'all mean when y'all say "Make America Great Again." That's what y'all want to be doing, but you're going to get these balled up. No, Grand Madam, they are not like us, and they hate it. Like I said, they hate us because they ain't us. Just like Cedric the Entertainer said in Get Shorty, man, we enrich every part of your life. You should just say thank you, man, and go about your way. But nah, you got to come with shit like monkeying around and rap crap and all of that. You know what I'm saying? Bruh, say you're a racist without saying you're a racist. Your sheet is showing, Robert. If he's Italian, where's the criticism of Scorsese for overdoing the mafia stuff? Like I said, he's a hypocrite. If Coyote Ugly was a person, he makes the Fantastic Four cast look like beautiful people. He makes Roadkill look apatow. He looks like if Jock Itch was a person. Damn. He looks like a half hour's worth of number 2 when you finish and look before you flush. Unpleasant. Oh, he makes Medusa look like a beauty pageant winner. He does sing jazz cabaret style, but he still was dead wrong using monkey. He knows exactly what he did. He knows what he did, Grand Madam. You 73 years old using the word monkey, you know exactly what the hell you did. So, yeah, and didn't even try to walk it back. Yeah, he do look like corduroy, don't he? Say his face look like corduroy. Gollum with a comb over. Oh, Kamoyo going in. He's like, "How dare you?" That's how I felt, Kamoyo. When I watched that video and then I read that article, I'm like, where is hamburger meat face looking mug get off trying to clown black people and black culture? Sit your ass down somewhere. You ain't got nothing nice to say. Say it to your racist friends so y'all can all high five or sig high or whatever the hell y'all do to each other when y'all in agreement. He probably tried to star in a James Bond film called Moon Crater. instead of Moonraker. He should be more concerned with the craters on what he calls a face than, bruh, I've been saying that for years. Every time I see him, and you have my, I'm like, there go that crater face mug. Him, Edward James almost, but I like Edward James almost. They got that, face just look like 10 miles of bad road. Goodness. He looks like pemmican, damn, mixed with hard taco wrapped in a Popeye's biscuit, dry. Robert Davi's peak was Licensed to Kill, and that was it. After that, my guy went straight to B movies. 3, count them, 3 Maniac Cop movies. And only one of those mugs made it to the theater. So, Mr. Washed up ass celebrity, if this is your attempt to be relevant, let me say to you, you have failed dismally. Or you're significant, but in the wrong motherfucking way. This ain't the kind of significance you want. Getting drugged, you know what I'm saying, on social media, trying to drag Mr. Duckworth, okay, trying to drag our culture. Did you like jazz when you first heard jazz, or did you have to listen to it for a while, or was it crammed down your throat because there wasn't nothing else for you to listen to at that time? I have a healthy appreciation for all music, with the possible exception of country, and that's my fault. There are certain country artists I'll deal with, and then there's others I won't. But on a whole, I don't dig deep off into it. So you ain't gonna hear me come on this show talking about stop that shit kicker music, and we don't want to hear that. I wasn't upset when Blake Shelton did the halftime show. I just didn't watch it. I wasn't upset when No Doubt did the halftime show. I just didn't watch it. When there were artists whose craft was something I did not appreciate, that's what the remote's for. You can get up and go do some yoga or something while the halftime show is on, while you're being mad that they ain't got what you want to see on. How many years do we have to wait for a good show? You know what I'm saying? There was Whitney Houston back in the day doing the Star Spangled Banner. There was the Michael Jackson halftime show. There was the Prince halftime show. There was the Dr. Dre halftime show. There's only like a handful of halftime shows we even want to mess with, because y'all wasn't thinking about us when y'all put y'all halftime shows together back in the day. Nowadays, since we permeate every phase of the damn culture, you can't ignore us. And you don't like that. I'm sorry, Mr. Davi. You might want to go sit down somewhere. You might want to, well, after tonight, when everybody starts hitting Robert John Davi up on Twitter and blasting his ass, he's probably going to end up blocking a lot of people and or shutting his account off. And if I can be responsible for that, come see me. Come sit on this show and talk to me, Robert Davi, and talk that monkeying around shit. Wish you would. Anyway, he looks like Boo Boo ran over dressed up in a tuxedo. But at the end of the day, it's still a ishy suit. Buddy was way out of pocket. But what they're revealing is that sense of entitlement to speak on black. And they ain't got no problems doing it, Theo. If it wasn't for live and living color versus an NFL halftime show. Hey. Yeah, I think I emptied the clip on him. I think you emptied the clip on him. But it will be a cold day in hell before he thinks about doing some shit like that again, man. That would just, I don't know what Pie Face was thinking about, man. Just why? How do you do some stuff like that and just, got your great big beach ball size nuts up to say something like that? Just, we living in that day and age, y'all. We living in that day and age where they feeling saucy enough to, yeah. Donald Trump got him feeling comfortable, but he's Elon's cuck, and and y'all don't know it yet. he's Elon's hoe. Just so y'all know, he ain't making no moves. He's a puppet. All right. I think we've roasted Robert Davi's ass enough. Let's talk about this. since we talking about we say don't let Dark Cheeto get him fucked up out here. Yeah, because he's feeling saucy enough to say whatever. But here's where we at now, y'all. Here's where we at now. Okay, let's talk about this. Since we doing comic stuff, what's the reference? Okay, the Disney Channel has a new Spider-Man cartoon. And from what I understand, this cartoon takes place in the months before Tony Stark came to Peter Parker's house on Captain America Civil War. And we got Norman Osborn. Yeah, that's Norman Osborn. Norman Osborn has been color swapped. Okay, so just so you, and well, if Norman Osborn is being color swapped, then of course his son Harry is going to be color swapped too. But check this out. I didn't know waves on men's hair was hereditary. I didn't know waves was hereditary. Don't you got to get some Dax or some Murrays and a do-rag and a boar bristle brush to make waves like that? Or did Norman Osborn go to the salon and get him and Harry some finger waves? Man, look at his hair, man. His shit is tight. He had to do that with a do-rag. He had to do that with a do-rag. Okay, Norman Osborn, since his inception, has always been a white man with a black man's haircut. Always. But now, because he's black, he's hood. I mean, I am not defending the color swap. By no stretch of the imagination am I defending the color swap. Everybody that fool with me know my stance on color swapping characters. If you needed to color swap Norman Osborn, you could have just got a black character and put them in there. But my point being, like we just got done talking about with Pie Face there, everybody is feeling saucy enough to say and do shit like this. Oh, he's the hood goblin now? Why he wasn't the hood goblin when he had waves and he was white? That wasn't a rhetorical question. But don't nobody want to answer that question. We putting all this disrespectful stuff like this out there because they decided that was a good thing to do with Norman Osborn. I personally don't care. It's the racial aspect of it that has me even speaking on it. Okay, because I'm like, okay, y'all color swapping, do what y'all do. I don't care. I ain't watching it. No way. But this came across my radar, and somebody spoke to me about it. I don't always jump on stuff people say. You know what I'm saying? People send me an article or send me an image, and if you don't say, D, can you speak on this? That ain't no guarantee I'm gonna speak on it. Or you ask me what I think about it, I'll speak on it. You know what I'm saying? And I got things that I've told people I'm gonna speak on that I ain't spoke on yet. That don't mean I ain't gonna speak on it. I just ain't spoke on it yet. But as far as this, it's those same people. It's those same people who are feeling saucy. It's those same people who are feeling brave. It's those same people who the events of this year's election have got them feeling like they are the dookie and the smell. So they want to just say whatever's on their mind. So if you saying whatever's on your mind, what happens if I do what I'm thinking about doing? Ooh, D, slow down. That almost sounded threatening. No, just protective. I'm going to stand up and speak for mine, just like they stand up and speak for theirs. If you don't like what I'm saying, then you stop what you're saying if what I'm saying offends you. Or why don't you try to talk to me and understand what I'm trying to convey to you instead of just responding with hatred and vitriol. I keep saying vitriol. I think I've said that like 3-4 times already. But yeah, I don't really care one way or the other. I mean, no, it was not necessary to make Norman Osborn black. Okay, Peter Parker has a crap ton of black characters around him. He's got Joe Robertson. He's got Hobie Brown. He's got Glory Grant. And any number of his foes. The Rocket Racer is black. You could have put the Rocket Racer in there. I believe the villain Slide is black. You could have put him in there. There's no need to make palm-colored characters black. Use your damn black characters, Schmendrick. That's an easy one. But what y'all thinking? How y'all feeling? Let me see what y'all talking about. Say he looking like a Soul Train Murray's commercial. I remember those. He got waves deeper than Redondo Beach out here. Hey, that's a sugar-free line. I remember that. He used pomade. Hey, he got sharks and piranhas in them waves. Osborn grew up with Murray's pomade and a do-rag around his head since the crib. Y'all feeling one-linery tonight, huh? Osborn invented the wave check. We are being used as stand-ins for the war white America is waging with itself. That's insightful. Osborn in that green suit, dressed like the Riddler, minus the question marks. Yeah, Darth Cheeto. That's what we've been calling him. They also could have used Cardiac. The whites who think they aren't racist, who want progress, versus the bigoted whites who fear change. We are stuck in the middle until we hulk up and send them all flying. You're not wrong. You are not wrong, sir. Tombstone is black. Oh, I forgot to mention in the article I read. Matter of fact, I'm gonna show you so you can be outraged like I was. Woo! This is gonna be fun, y'all. All right, y'all ready for this? I don't know how they do it, bro. I don't know how they do it. Okay. I'm sorry. Let me get back at y'all. Ladies and gentlemen, this right here is what Lonnie Lincoln currently looks like on the Spider-Man TV show. That's Lonnie Lincoln, fam. Right there. Standing dead in front of Peter Parker, about to give him a fist bump. That's Lonnie Lincoln. Well, I will say one thing. Disney is definitely being Disney. Correct me if I'm wrong. Isn't Lonnie Lincoln an albino? Hence, Tombstone? I mean, I understand he got powers that, invulnerability to a certain degree, that kind of thing. But yeah, that right there, that ain't the Lonnie Lincoln I know. That's 1-9, quad 9, Lonnie Lincoln. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Damn, y'all just done stepped in here. Oh, that part. Yeah, Tombstone is black, but he's not colored that way. At least not in the comics. So he uses Dapper Dan. You talking about me, Keita? Hey, Keita, how you doing, babe? Sugar. Yes, sir. If you stay ready. Yes, Kimoyo. The culture wars between liberal palm-colored women and conservative palm-colored men. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Osborne be brushing his waves like Chicago from Poetic Justice, but with positive results. Oh, my goodness. Exactly, Panthro. Exactly. But like I said, you can trust Marvel and Disney to do stuff like that. They will not fail you. If you're expecting that kind of stuff, yeah, Disney gonna come through with failing colors every time. Had an older neighbor that looked like Tombstone coming up. He was a rough cat. I bet. He said that's Brownstone, not Tombstone. Yeah. That's about where I'm at with it. That is about where I'm at with it. What do y'all think? And this is just like a random ass segue. What do y'all think about Ultimate Black Panther's new outfit and the new foe he will be facing? New foe, new enemy called the Progenitor. Oh, ain't up on it? All right. Well, I got a look at the covers of, I believe it is Black Panther 14 and 15. Ultimate Black Panther 14 and 15. And this is an image of the Progenitor. So as we look at him, well, we know what a progenitor is. I mean, beyond the word, but I mean, what would his powers be? What is his powers? I guess we'll find out soon enough, but that's interesting. That's an interesting looking character. That's an interesting dynamic. That's an interesting place to be fighting. And then it would be nice for him to have some adventures outside of Wakanda. Hey, Brian Hill. But yeah, I would love to see T'Challa outside of Wakanda, outside of Africa. I mean, something's got to take him outside. And this is what we are looking at for a new habit for T'Challa. You know what? I like the short purple cape. A purple cape, that's dope. I mean, low key, that is a much better look than that, at least to me. I wouldn't mind having that one as an action figure. But I mean, that's working. That's working. How long can we keep T'Challa without his face covered? I mean, if that's how we're gonna have him looking, cool. Let's keep it that way. Don't. I mean, I know there's a lot of Republicans around, but don't. Yeah, I mean, don't change. Don't bow down to the pressure, Brian. Don't bow down to the pressure, bruh. Don't let him make you cover T'Challa's face up, cuz. Matter of fact, we need to uncover T'Challa's face in the 616. Why don't we just uncover his face there? It's a thought. What reason do we have to keep his face covered? Think about it. Because as we recall, those of us who know our Black Panther history, his face got covered, not because we were trying to give him a funky, dope new look, but because certain people didn't want to see the face of a black man in their comics. So Stan Lee, in a moment that still disappoints me, forgive me, Stan, caved into the pressure. Not only put a full mask on T'Challa, he stopped calling him Black Panther for a while because he didn't want there to be any confusion and folks associating him with Huey and Cleaver's organization. Edutainment is what I do. Anyways, how y'all feeling about the Emperor's new clothes? The Progenitor. Progenitor. Forerunner. The beginner of something. The first. The plank owners, as we used to say in the Navy. A plank owner is somebody who when a ship gets christened, they are some of the first people who have served on that boat. So they're known as plank owners, and they actually do get like a piece of the ship. Black Panther digs the outfit. I like it too. Old school, new school. Yeah, yeah. I mean, well, technically it's new to this T'Challa. But yeah, I know totally what you're saying, Gray. It's a downgrade suit wise. Looks nice, but the other suit is fire. I like both. Okay. That big dude looks insabanourish. Nourish. He looks nourished like a bug. Oh. I love the old school T'Challa suit, so this is right up my alley. Okay, let me say this right. That gray, even a little Thanos-ish. Thanos-ish. Well, we're gonna see in a couple months who and what the progenitor is and what he can do and how he does it and how what he does affects our favorite Wakanda. So that is the news. See, because I always say something about T'Challa. I always say something about T'Challa. Because that's what I do. I have 97 videos to prove it. But don't take my word for it. Yeah, I'll be taking digs. Wishing a motherfucker would. Anyway, 52 minutes. Y'all want to see what's popping on the toy front, y'all? Because I kind of want to see what's popping on the toy front myself, because I haven't opened anything yet. I have been saving my unboxings for y'all. And looky here, party people. I got not one, but two boxes. Big Bad Toy Store. I got two Big Bad Toy Store boxes, and I got two loose figures. Well, not loose, but they're in a box, but two figures that are definitely going to help bolster the 28-day Black Action Figure Challenge. Hey, okay. Well, clearly that fellow does not look like a conventional Celestial. We'll find out. We'll find out because this is the 6160, and clearly I don't think he's a Celestial, but we've never seen Celestials in the 6160, so we don't know what Celestials look like. Be interesting to find out. You got that Ogun on pre-order. I've been kind of hesitant to put that Ogun on pre-order, Panthro, because it's from a company that ain't established. And I ordered that Plains Warrior, and last year. Remember the Plains Warrior? Look up the Plains Warrior. Have you gotten your Plains Warrior yet, Black Panther? Because I damn sure ain't got my Plains Warrior yet. So before I put some money into a company, I'm not dropping no money on no, they ain't established. If you ain't NECA, if you ain't Mezco, if you ain't Hasbro, if you ain't McFarlane, you know what I'm saying? If you ain't Four Horsemen, you ain't Valaverse, if you ain't somebody established, ain't no way. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm going to give you my money and then you're going to tell me I ain't got nothing yet. I'm still waiting. So what they going to, because I noticed a lot of them pictures in there for them Brutal Realm figures, they weren't the actual figures. They were drawings. I don't know if y'all noticed that. Some of them were action figures. So they got 1 or 2 action figures ready, but they got stuff like Amazon warriors and female warriors and African warriors, and they got drawings. They don't have the actual figure, or you got a gray 3D print of a figure. So you don't have it yet. It's not packaged. It's not ready to go. Nah. I ain't ordering that, fam. You do it. When you get your Ogun, let me know, Panthro, and I go ahead and order them. But yeah, until I see that they got them and actually got them, nah. They fool me once. Shame on me. Fool me twice. Shame on you. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Ronnie, what's up, my guy? What's happening? Yeah. See what Kamayo said? He canceled his Plains Warrior. Now, if y'all get it, let me know. If you get your Ogun, let me know, bro, and I'll order one. But as far as them little companies that ain't got their stuff together yet and trying to do, and if it's an oversight or something on their part that they ain't experienced with dealing with, that's fine. But don't ask me to give you $40 if you ain't got your shit together. If you ain't ready to take my order and give me something back. That's why, like with that Doc Savage, man, it don't come out till August. But that's Mezco. You see what I'm saying? So that's cool. I know Mezco gonna come through. Mezco, I got a couple. Black Panther, Bishop. I got a few Mezcos. You know what I'm saying? So quiet as kept. Them some of the nicest action figures around. There's high-end stuff. Mafex is can be a little more expensive too. But you know what? I done forgot that I'm doing a unboxing because you got me monologuing like a damn villain. Let me yeah, okay, all right. Well, like I said, when you get yours, my guy, you let me know, and then because I was thinking about it, because I like that Native American one too, because I want to get 2, and one I'm gonna color Chiefs colors. Nah, man. What it is, man. I don't like getting played. Okay, I don't like folks that, you know what I'm saying, like, because it happens all the time. Because I messes with small business big time because I understand what it is, and I've been a small businessman. You know what I'm saying? So I understand the importance of giving somebody quality stuff. If you want your business to survive, you got to give people quality stuff, and you got to give it to them when they ask for it. I ask you for a product, and you keep pushing it back. You keep pushing it back. You keep pushing it back. Oh, I was supposed to get this in the summer. Oh, now I'm getting it in the fall. Oh, now I'm getting it in the winter. Guess what? Fuck y'all. You know what I'm saying? You doing too much. You know what I'm saying? And then when I write to you and then I call you and I ask about it and you ain't got nothing for me but legalese, fuck y'all. Okay? I'm sorry, y'all. Let's get back. Let's get back to it. Let's let Big Bad Toy Store bring us some joy. All right, let's let them bring us some joy. Let's see what they got. I mean, I'm tripping like I don't know, but I know what a couple of them are because I ordered. But I want y'all to see them. Okay. Not a new action figure, just new to me. And that is America Chavez. By the way, this last figure gives me the ability to do displays of the Ultimates. And I will probably get my Galactus and throw him in there for good measure. Wonderful things. Wonderful things. Wonderful things. Okay. Get that box out of the way. And we got a bigger box here. Let's see what we got in this box. Yeah. I mean, I kind of know, but sometimes, man, like with me, I don't know about you, Theo might can attest to this. Sometimes you can order stuff and you have so much stuff coming that you forget. Or is that just me? Is that just me? I got so much stuff coming and I forget and I can't keep track of what I got coming. Anyway. Yeah, go on and grab it. It's dirt cheap at Big Bad Toy Store. So yeah, you get it for a player's price everywhere. I don't think the demand for America Ferrera is that great. America Chavez is that great. Duke Thomas, the Signal. I ain't crazy about that uniform, but I already have the Jace Fox Batman. And I noticed in Power this year's Power book, they got him and Jace Fox on the roof playing a game of spades. Anywho, here's the one right here, y'all. Here's the one right here. Booyah! How you feeling about that? Got the IFX. Got the extra head scoop. Only thing I could think about when him and Superman fought on Justice League Unlimited. And Superman was like, oh, I'm holding back all the time and blah, blah, blah. Now it's a rare opportunity for me to cut loose and show you just how strong I really am. But yeah, I was looking for I got a Thanos, but I ain't got a dark side. That just makes no sense to me. I got a full Justice League and I ain't got a dark side. I got a full Legion of Doom and I ain't got a dark side. Now I have a dark side and a Steppenwolf. Comic book version though. I don't have that silver, look like a big silver cow. We don't do that Steppenwolf here. Okay, that's what, 3? I got 2 more. The 2 I told you about. That, of course, I know y'all gonna be mad about one for sure. This one right here. Bam! Got that lightning lad on y'all. And he got the black face and the white face. Garth Wineyes? Is that his government name? Well, the planet he from name. See if I remember. Garth Rands. Okay. Because I knew his first name was Garth. But yeah, there you go. Garth Rands. Lightning Lad. And then when they rebooted the Legion, they color swapped them. I don't think I was so invested in Lightning Lad to the point where this would piss me off, but he black. So as far as action figures go, I'll take it. You know what I mean? But I mean, they gave you both of them. I mean, you know what I'm saying? If you don't like the brother face, put the palm colored face on him. See, he's got a palm colored face too. So there you go. That's that. That's a nice looking figure. I have quite a few electrical based superhero action figures. Maybe I will do a display and call it the Electric Company. What y'all think about that? Okay, y'all. You knew it was coming, right? You knew it was coming, right? You knew it was coming, right? Who didn't know this was coming? Yes, I finally have gotten my icon. I like that. That's nice looking figure. I'll pull that out and we're gonna make sure that we do some action figuring with this junk on time for the 28-day Black Action Figure Challenge. That is, oh, I forgot. I also got a wasp too. I'm gonna get a comic. Well, I'm not gonna get, but I have a comic book Janet Van Dyne head sculpt, and I'm gonna put it on there because I hope Evangeline Lilly ain't listening, but I don't like her face. I mean, and never mind. There's no way to clean that up. I'm at the point of no return. There's no returning after that. Also, comics. I only picked up two. And I picked up some trades. The Superman versus Darkseid fight and Superman Batman Apocalypse. Yeah, that was indeed a banger too. I liked that one too. But he had help. Anyway, almost had an M'Baku a few weeks ago, but someone snatched him a second after I noticed him. That ain't a hard figure to get to procure, sir. Yep, Lightning Lad. I don't mind generic white heroes getting color swapped. It's the established ones I get mad over. Makes sense. My icon is in town, waiting for the Super Bowl crap to clear out post office before I get it. Hopefully by tomorrow. Hope so. Wasp should be pretty, not butch. Yeah, and her with that short haircut, the pixie cut does not work for her. It does not. Just keep your hair long, Evangeline. Keep your hair long, baby. I picked up this Green Lantern Corps #1 and this Black Lightning #4. Theo talked about them yesterday, and I knew I would get to see them because they were in my box. Also, what wasn't in my box, the Icon and Rocket Season 1 trade paperback. So, I only picked up one issue of this, and my LCS never had the other ones. They would always sell out. They was always, and I didn't think to say, put that in my box. But now I got the whole thing so I can read it at my leisure. Also, I got the Icon and Hardware trade paperback, hardcover, by the way. And I got a couple of issues of this too. Again, same thing. I don't know what it is, man. If you don't tell them to put it in your box, man, it'll go right off the shelf. And I was not expecting this to go off the shelves because a lot of palm-colored magazines where I live in. And people buy the palm-colored characters before they buy the brothers and the sisters. So I was shocked that this wasn't even in stock. So go figure. But hey, y'all, I got invited to a Zoom meeting with this racist woman who was saying the Kendrick Lamar halftime show was this and that and other thing, but they called the right guy to handle that situation. So I'll tell you about it Saturday. It's gonna be fun. I'm going to enjoy it thoroughly. Ronnie asks, hey D-Real, do you have a video talking about Icon? Because I was thinking about buying the action figure, but I really don't know nothing about the character. I can help you with that. I have done Icon videos. I did a Icon video on when he was fighting a Luke Cage knockoff by the name of Buck Wild. That's a fun read. And you can tell they just like, oh, we don't even care. We straight biting Luke Cage. So to the way he talked, the way he looked, he's a straight Luke Cage bite. But yeah, I can do that for you. It's Black History Month. I can probably make that. Okay. Where we is. Oh, I know what I wanted to show y'all. They got a new Spider-Man figure for you guys that like Spider-Man. Maximum series. See all that good stuff in there? That's 5 hand changes, excuse me, a spider tingle, 2 head sculpts, and a gang of webbing. I am not a Spider-Man fan, but let me say, for $49, it's worth it, but I'm gonna wait for it to come down some more. Because I ain't in a rush to get Spider-Man. But when it come down, yeah, I can totally see. Can you see the different things that you could do with this Spider-Man? So, yeah, I could totally see me having that Spider-Man eventually. But again, not a super gigantic Spider-Man fan, so I'm not pressed to cop that. You know what I mean? It's dope though. It's, as far as Spider-Man figures go, that's got everything a Spider-Man fan could possibly want, except maybe Mary Jane's husband and Mary Jane ain't shit. I would drop her off the bridge like Gwen Stacy. uh, he say that figure kitted out. Yeah, well, I thought that when I saw it, I was like, that's a lot of shit in there. That is. What could they do with a maximum Black Panther? I could be petty as hell right now, Theo. In my mind, I was thinking something like squander the opportunity or not get it right or put things in it that's gonna piss people off rather than make them go ooh. Mess it up badly because it's Hasbro and they don't really show love like that to Black characters. Any number of things, my brother. Any number of things. It's dope, but how is it? That's what I'm saying. It's dope, but it ain't $49 dope. I'm not ready to shell out no $49 for Spider-Man. Period. Bump Mary Jane with Black Cat right there. Bruh. Like I said, Mary Jane ain't shit. Face it, Tiger, you did not hit the damn jackpot. She is for the damn streets. Period. Mary Jane Watson, you is the taste of betrayal. It's the taste of betrayal. You're a whore. You're a whore, Mary Jane. You're a whore. It's just comics, y'all. Don't get in your feelings behind it. Don't get in your feelings behind it. Now, I did this next little segment for me to share with you. See, I bet y'all like, D, why are you prefacing it? I'm prefacing it because it's important that you understand that the next segment I am about to be engaged in may not be a segment that you like. I just showed that because I wanted y'all to have that on y'all mind when y'all go to bed at night, like I did last night. Anyways, I watch a little bit of anime. Well, I watch more than a little bit of anime. But I watch anime from time to time, more often than not. But I remember when I started watching anime, like in like the late 80s. I noticed I ain't see me. Did you notice that you didn't see you when you watched anime? Because that was one of the things that stood out to me. How come there aren't people in anime that look like me? Why do all of the anime characters look like palm colored people? I mean, my favorite characters, Ken the Eagle, Kenshiro, for Fist of the North Star, Vampire Hunter D. They just, I guess they don't really have love like that for Black characters. They just, we ain't got nothing coming. We ain't got nothing coming. Well, look it. Here's what I did. I did a thing where I combed the realm of anime. And I discovered that anime is getting a little better about putting black characters in their stuff. Ain't quite where it need to be. There aren't enough anime, well, very little anime with a black character as the lead. You see what I'm saying? Like Outlaw Star, Big O. You know what I'm saying? Who's the lead? Even My Hero Academia, that has black characters in it, Tiger and Bunny has a black character in it, but they ain't the lead. And so it's hard for me to find characters that I like that have their own stuff. You know what I'm saying? But we all know how that go. If we ain't got it, we can make it, can't we? But anyway, I'ma just entertain y'all for a second with some of my fave anime characters that are kind of black and black, but they obscure. Okay. Off top, this cat right here. That right there is Philly the Kid. Philly, as in Philadelphia. I know Philadelphia Eagles fans are loving that. That is Philly the Kid. He is featured on the Netflix anime known as Cannon Busters. And now Philly the Kid has a unique ability. Philly the Kid has a unique ability to resurrect when he is killed. And when he resurrects, a number appears on his skin to show the number of times that he's been killed. I don't know why that's important, but we never got a season 2 of Cannon Busters, so it doesn't get explained. See how they do us? We didn't even get a fucking season 2. Anyway, Philly drives around in a big ass Cadillac. Now, before you go, hey, that's racist. Philly's Cadillac is called Bessie, and Bessie can turn into that. Yeah. So Bessie's kind of cool now, and I'm not so upset about the fact that that a black man drives a Cadillac in anime. Of course, another favorite who goes without saying. Yeah. Y'all already knew he was going to be on the list, right? You know what I'm saying? If you a lead in your stuff, you know what I'm saying? And them the only two that I that I found who was a lead in their own stuff, or put it like this, that was a lead in their own stuff that I've watched. Okay, like I said, I dabble, but I am not nearly the expert in anime as I am in, say, Black Panther lore. But we all know Afro, voiced by Samuel L. Jackson, starts off with the number 2 headband. He's looking to square up with the guy that has the number 1 headband. The guy with the number 1 headband ain't fighting nobody else for the headband. except the number 2 guy. And we know Afro eventually becomes the guy with the number 1 headband. And so everybody starts gunning for him. What else I need to say about Afro Samurai? He cold with it. Okay. I happen to like the weirdness that is, and aptly named, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. That is Mohammed Avdal. Now, Mohammed Avdal has what is known as a stand. I can't even take the time to break down and explain to you what a stand is. I know in the first season, everybody was using Hamo, but then key is key. So that's the word they use, Hamo. But very easily explained, is key. But then in the next season, we started to see these people who are stand users. And basically, it's like a being, like a little spirit that you can control. And only people who are stand users can even see stands. You see what I'm saying? He has one called Magician Red, and it's fire-based. So there he is with his stand. But he's got this thing that he always does. He'll go, you know what I'm saying, to the villains, to his homies, just like you know what I'm saying? And so he's kind of he's a cool character. You know what I'm saying? And for a little while, when I thought he was dead, I was mad. So I'm like, man, they always killing the brothers off. Why do you always got to kill the brothers off? And the way he came back, it was so like, I wanted him to stay dead. I'm like, that's y'all explanation? That shit was weak, but it is what it is, right? That's what, 3? Okay. Here come number 4. Who don't like biscuit? Who don't like biscuit? Okay, for those of you that don't know, Japanese people have an annoying habit of patterning their characters after real life people. Biscuit Oliva happens to be patterned after the famous bodybuilder Sergio Oliva, who also was Cuban. Yeah, that's that episode where he got punked by Ogre. He punked him bad. He punked him real bad. But I like him because he's good for comic relief. And then when they tell his little story arc with him and his wife and why he's in prison and all of that kind of thing, and it ain't like he really in prison because he just get up and walk up out the mug whenever he feel like it, and don't nobody say nothing to him. But he always comes back, which is weird to me. But that's what Biscuit is. That's what Biscuit is. Okay. My last one is super obscure, and it will also make reference to a real life person. That cat right there. That is Abdul Hakim. Abdul Hakim was a bounty that Spike Spiegel had to get on Cowboy Bebop. Thing about it, we know Spike Spiegel got hands. If you ever watch Cowboy Bebop, you know Spike Spiegel got hands. Thing about it, though, Abdul Hakim had hands too, and they went at it. Now, here's an interesting little bit of trivia. Spike Spiegel is patterned after a Japanese actor. His visual, his look is patterned after a Japanese actor who starred on a Japanese television show called Detective Story. I forget the actor's name, but that's who his look is patterned after. His fighting style, if you can't tell, is patterned after the late great Bruce Lee. Abdul Hakim, 6'2", way taller than Spike. Spike with the Bruce Lee style. Hakim, tall. Spike with the Bruce Lee style. Hakim, tall. Spike with the Bruce Lee style. Hakim, tall. Abdul Hakim is patterned after Kareem Abdul-Jabbar's character in Game of Death, whose name, wait for it, yeah, Hakim. Entertainment is what I do. Oh, my other favorite black character. I'm joking, unless y'all serious. And I just thought I would share that with y'all, but I know in the comments, y'all got plenty to tell a brother. Okay. The place where anime originates tends to favor lighter-hued people. Anime is weird when you consider how much we influence their culture, from clothing to dance to music, to where they making patterning their characters after us. Asian fixation with the Caucasian ideal is so weird, also creepy. Yeah. You're going to be nice? You're going to have to. You're going to have to. Trust me. Today ain't the day to come in hot, my guy. Is he mixed? Is who mixed? I named a lot of people. These anime characters look like Americanized versions of mythological deities. Wow. It's pretty good. Okay. You know what? I was gonna include Jet Black Kamoyo. His voice, the voice actor who does the voice of Jet Black in Cowboy Bebop. Yes, he is a black man. And I like Jet Black, but I don't love Jet Black. You know what I mean? I mean, Jet Black's cool, but he's like super duper support. There's Gray. Yasaku Matsuda. That is the name of the actor that starred in the TV show Detective Story and looks like Spike Spiegel's look is drawn off of him. He got a Asian perm and everything. He got a perm in his head. I don't know what they think about perms and why they think perms look good on them. Oh, it don't. I remember I was watching an episode of I don't know if y'all ever used to watch that show Fresh Off the Boat, but there was this episode where him and his wife, they were doing good. She was like writing books and his restaurant was doing good. And so they got like perms. And his wife was like, this is the success perm. so they get perms when they successful. Oh. My sister lived in Japan. She says it's serious over there. Yeah, serious. We ignore black people like a motherfucker. That's how I felt. Like I was fucking invisible in Japan. You know, unless you speak to somebody directly. But I mean, that's like the Japanese way. They mind their own business. They don't say nothing to nobody. They just do what they do. And that's Asian for the most part. I mean, until it got something to do with politics or money. You know, you know what I mean? But for the most part, I'm yeah. He Hey, sure. What's up, my guy? Long time no see. The last time he did was Black Rain with Michael Douglas. Oh, the last film he did was Black Rain with Michael Douglas and Andy Garcia. I remember that movie. I liked that movie. That movie was fun. Hey, D-Real, I'm glad you added Piccolo to the black anime character list, even though he's not really black. That's an ongoing joke. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people say because of the way Piccolo's voice sounds and some of like his mannerisms and the way he acts sometimes, it's like, man, Piccolo gotta be black. Nah, Piccolo ain't black, but Piccolo is black. But he's not. But he is. Okay. Moving on. Rhetorical question here. Actors in certain roles, specifically actors in superhero roles, and to be even more specific, actors who have played superheroes in more than one movie. Do actors deserve a second chance when the role they played originally didn't necessarily knock it out of the park? For instance, I'll give you an example. Does Halle Berry deserve the opportunity to play another superheroine? Say Vixen or Bumblebee or Nubia or something. Do we feel like, okay, Halle didn't capture what we wanted her to capture as Aurora, so should we move her along to something else and hopefully she do better? Like, for instance, Ben Affleck's Batman was much better than his Daredevil. There are some people that like his role as Daredevil better than Batman. But overall, nah, they don't. At least that's the energy I've gotten, that people liked him better as Batman than Daredevil. So, did he redeem himself with Batman and Superman, Dawn of Justice? And what happens when an actor gets another role and they don't play that second role as well as they did the first? Do they deserve a third chance? Okay. Here's my main culprits right here. All right. These roles specifically, do these actors deserve the chance to play another superhero? Now, I'll start at the top. Chris Evans as the Human Torch. I feel like he captured the essence of what the Human Torch is in the comics, but not the look. You know what I mean? If Johnny Storm and Peter Parker are right around the same age, do Tom Holland and him look like they're around the same age? Nah. But as Captain America, he seemed to make a lot more sense. Or he seemed, other than the costume, I didn't really have a problem with his portrayal of Captain America. Not that costume he has on right now, the one he wore in Avengers. I don't like that costume. I didn't look Captain America. It looked like Captain America's dress blues. You know what I mean? It looked like a suit you ain't supposed to get dirty. Now, we all know Michael B. Jordan as Eric Killmonger is 1,000 times better than his Johnny Storm. Same thing with Oscar Isaac's Moon Knight. I mean, maybe not 1,000 times better than his Apocalypse, but anything's better than Apocalypse. You know what I'm saying? It's nice makeup. That's about all I can say nice about Apocalypse. It's makeup. Look great. Right on. And then, of course, Ryan Reynolds. I mean, we saw in X-Men Origins the potential that Wade Wilson had, you know what I'm saying, with the Deadpool thing, and it was poorly executed in X-Men Origins. So Ryan Reynolds just was like, F y'all, I do it myself. I get with somebody who's going to let me have more creative control, and I'll knock this out the park. And that's precisely what he did. Now, I know just right off the top of my head, there's a bunch of y'all like, okay, I can think of some stuff right off the back. So-and-so, this cat, that cat. Who do y'all feel like deserves a second chance, but in a different role? Drop it in the comments, y'all. Who do y'all feel in your heart of hearts deserves a second crack at that superhero thing, but the character they played, they gotta do something different. They can't be that same character no more. So drop that there in their comments. But what's weird is the jazz culture. He's talking about Japan over there. They are fixated on our music and our culture. Yeah. 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 I actually met a jazz saxophone player in Japan, which was weird because jazz, like in the late 80s, early 90s, was popular at the time. You had Kenny G and Najee and all of them, you know, Candy Dofer. You had all kind of saxophone players that were like super popular around that time. And it's, yeah, I thought that was weird too. And not a fan of that. Halle was Catwoman and Storm, and neither overwhelmed me. Well, like I said, I was using it as an example, but yeah, you kind of let the cat out the bag there, homie. Paul Martin said, me and some other coworkers were shocked when Evans pulled off Captain America. Pulled it off. Okay. Ronnie J thinks Halle Berry deserves another shot at playing a superheroine, just as long as she does her research on the character first. What superheroine do you think Halle Berry should play, Ronnie? Kamoyo said Lashana Lynch should be Shuri. I could see that. She'd make a better Shuri. I mean, no shade at Letitia Wright, but yeah, I mean, I feel like LaShawn is a more accomplished actor. Michael Rooker as White Nick Fury. Are you bullshitting, Paul? That would work. that would work. Yeah. Yeah. Michael Rooker has that grouchy, hard edge to him. Yeah. Yeah. Good call, Paul. That would totally work. Evans as Cap is top tier. Okay. He probably killed the I feel like he killed the acting part of it. He killed the acting part of it, but I feel like he needed to be beefier. You know what I mean? He needed to be, you know what I'm saying? I mean, he put on some muscle, but I needed him looking like Alan Richardson. You know what I'm saying? That's who should have played Captain America, Alan Richardson, because that's who I think of when I think about Captain America. That cat looks dead on Cap. There's Roy taking self. He got to be taking Roy's. It looked like he got bigger. I'm like, is that even possible? Your heart's gonna stop, sir. Woo-ha. I got you all in check. So that's y'all ain't nobody, y'all ain't thinking of nobody else off top that y'all feel like, oh, that person needs a second chance. Nah. Okay. Well, yeah. Yeah, dude is like Captain America fell right out the comic book. Like, dude is that is Captain America right there. Cause his muscles don't look forced. I just say his musculature does not, and probably why he couldn't get the role because he looked bigger than Chris Hemsworth, and Chris Hemsworth's supposed to be the biggest one there. Scarlett Johansson as the Wasp. I could see that. I could see that. Yeah, that's doable. That's totally doable. So who would you cast as Henry Pym? Shoot, Chris Evans might make a good Henry Pym. That's a good one too. That's a good one too. He looks like a Jericho drum. Jake Gyllenhaal as Batman or the Joker. I'd like to see him as a Joker. Give me some range. Give me some range. Let me see what you got, Jake. Let's see if you could knock the Joker out the park. We can see. We can see. All right, y'all. Look here. Do y'all got any questions? Oh, that's right. I forgot to do the thing. There you go. Q&A. Q&A. Q&A all day. Q&A. You got something you want to ask? You got something you want to say? Let it lay in the Q&A. Okay. Hit me up. What you got? Otherwise, we're going to move on to the benediction. Oh, I know what I was going to show y'all. Okay. Real quick, I just want to say to those of y'all that that checked in on me during the Super Bowl. to make sure I was alive and okay. I appreciate it. And just to show y'all that I have a sense of humor about it, I captured this image just for y'all. Never, ever, ever let it be said, D-Real don't have a sense of humor. That's funny just looking at it. Oh, yeah. It's one of them on the ground. But he got rest of them waiting on him. Oh my goodness. I saw that this morning. I'm like, I'm putting that joint in a line. That is hilarious. How much do I think Black Falcon will make? I think Black Falcon will do well the first week. That first week will be great. And everybody will be like, see, we told you. But then week 2, it'll fall off like they all do because everybody will have had time to go and see it and talk about it and tell other people about it and be like, don't go see that. And that's what's going to happen. I ain't going to have to say nothing. If you people didn't review it so bad, maybe it would be successful. If that ain't goalpost changing, lifting the goalpost, lowering the goalpost, raising the goalpost, moving the goalpost across the street. How many conjugation of the F word did you use during the game? Two. Two. Dang indeed, good man. Will you be doing a season recap on the Chiefs and what you would like to happen in the draft? Yeah, but I think I'm going to do that when it gets closer to the draft. Yes, it is. Hey, D-Real, I wasn't going to mention the Super Bowl, but I enjoyed it, and I'm glad my team won. I mean, yeah, good. Well, good thing you didn't mess with me on Sunday because I might have came looking for you. Just saw a black content provider say he used a gift card to CCAP 4 as a matinee, and he didn't enjoy it. Hey, when I saw a video on Instagram, I think it was Instagram, E-Man giving it a review, and he wasn't gushing over it. Put it like that. He was not gushing over the movie. So take that for what it's worth. See, Theo knows I left you alone. Chose the better part of discretion. Yeah, that was safer. Do you think Black Falcon will be dragged back like Wakanda Forever to not fall behind all of its budget spending? Do you think it will go past 45 days to save face? No, I do not, because they don't have that much faith in the movie. They don't have that much faith in Anthony Mackie. And let's just be honest and call it what everybody else has been calling it. the sequel to The Incredible Hulk. First week of Crap 4, they will tout that box office. After that, they will try to ignore the box office. What I just say, that's exactly what I did. Bruh, it's not, it's more like a coach. If I have played you more than once, I understand how you think. And so I can formulate something to counter your shit. Like teams who play divisional or in the same division in football. You ever notice how division games are so much more competitive and so much more tight in most cases than say somebody, an AFC team playing an NFC team? Yes, it did. I think movie just cost two other brothers their jobs, an actor and a director. Uh-oh. You say with no Incredible Hulk in it, just like Wakanda Forever. Ashura, the one Ang Lee did was simply called Hulk. No Incredible. So there, I answered your question. You're welcome. Okay, y'all. Yeah. 2008 was The Incredible Hulk. The other one was just, like I said, called Hulk. All right. Look at y'all. We have danced and sang and danced. Let me look at that picture one more time. Never let it be said I do not have a sense of humor. Never, ever let that shit be said. That's funny to me. If you ain't got a good sense of humor, then you don't. That doesn't touch your heart the way it touches mine. So that's just funny to me. People are saying Crap 4 is a callback to Ang Lee. Okay. All right. Yeah, okay. All right. Got it. But generally, I mean, and Ang Lee, Ashura, is a perfect example of just because you know one genre well and won an Academy Award for it does not mean you know another genre well. All directors aren't good at directing and making all movies. Rare is the director that can do that. Just whatever I make a movie about, that shit's gonna be banging. Like a Spielberg or a Cameron or a Scorsese or a Fuqua. Whatever I throw at you, make that work. And you make it work. That's good stuff. But look here, y'all. I am at 2-hour mark. I am not getting ready to do no marathon live. I'm getting ready to wrap this one up. But look here, y'all. Make sure y'all pull up here tomorrow. Oh, sure. Oh, sure. Oh, sure. No, sure. Ang Lee won an Academy Award for Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon. Best foreign film 2000. He didn't get shit for her. Because like you said, shit. All right, like I was saying, I am getting ready to dip because I got things to prep for, get ready for, and do. Y'all make sure y'all pull up tomorrow night. Same real time, same real channel for Friday Vibing with me and Theo B. Bring with your drink, bring with your smoke. It's a vibe. That's what we do. It's going to be a vibe tomorrow, and you want to be there for it. Trust me. If you don't, your friends will be talking about it all weekend long, and you will be angry that you have to watch it on review. So pull up live and check out what we're going to have going on. Surprises. That's it for that. That's it for now, y'all. But fret not, I will be coming at you with another one of them other ones. And until I do, y'all be good. Be good to each other. Peace.